just refuses to grow up. Well, not only does he still live at home, she says he has no ambition and no desire to move. Well, Anthony's joining us right now. Anthony, welcome to the show, man. Your mom is worried, Anthony, that you'll still be at home till your 30s. You got any plans concerning the moving out part?
Well, I do want to move out, but right now, it's kind of tough. I don't make a lot of money. I make minimum wage. I plan on going to school eventually, just, it's hard right now.
Yeah. When you see yourself moving out?
Maybe around 25, 26. After I get out of school. After I get out of school, after maybe I start a career. Yeah, but not with this job. No. Not anytime soon.
Have you thought about, your career, what you eventually want to do, career goals, things like that?
Well, originally I wanted to be a Chicago police officer. I wanted to be a cop. But being too hard, I heard things about the waiting list and just what I'm doing now. I feel if I just stay along the lines of what I'm doing now, maybe be an insurance adjuster because I write estimates at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe be an appraiser, just be easier than changing it completely.
To become an insurance adjuster, that's quite a bit of training. Because I think anything you choose to do will be hard. Because if successful easy, everybody would be successful.
Exactly. I wouldn't be at home.
Yeah.
Easy.
Right. Do you understand why your mom is worried?
I do, just because I am still at home and because I don't go to school or anything right now. But at the same time, things are different than when she was younger. Things are a lot more expensive nowadays. The cost of living went up. It's just tough. It's different.
Mom, let me ask you something. What is it you want Anthony to know?
I basically want him to understand that it is tough. It's very tough. But if you don't start doing it now, then it's just going to get tougher. And I want him to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. I want him to be able to find an objective, a goal, and work towards that. I don't want him to, take every dime that he makes now and dump it into, cars and funds and video games. I want him to say, hey, we'll start saving for college. I love him, but I worry.
I do buy some things that I need. I do buy my own food. I do buy my own clothes. I pay for my own gas. I pay my insurance. I pay whatever bills I have. Just not around the house, but.
Right.
So then I also put most of my money towards what I want to do for fun, what I feel like doing right now.
Right. But let me show you what that really is. See, instead of you taking care of yourself, you just care about yourself. See what I'm saying? See, that's the difference, man, when you get to manhood. See, taking care of yourself and just caring about yourself, 2 different things. And right now, son, you're just caring about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go back to John Duffy. He's still here with us right now. Dr. Duffy, what do you see here? What do you recommend?
Anthony, you're one of my favorite kind of guys to work with. And I think I want you to know you're not alone. A lot of guys feel the way you do. You seem to me like a smart, capable guy. I suspect you have ambitions, right? The police department sounds like something you'd like to do. Somehow you've convinced yourself it's just too hard, and I just can't do it. And I hear Steve hinting that, you know what? Nothing in life that is worthwhile isn't difficult, right? And I don't know if you feel that yet. I don't know if you own that yet. But one thing I know for certain, based on my work, is that if you pick a direction and you work toward it, you won't regret doing the work, and your path will become more clear to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question here. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years?
Living at home.
Nah, I don't think so. I think I should be out of there by then. I should be done with at least having an associate's degree and hopefully have a career planned out and maybe just getting started in this.
Mm-hmm. Right. There's an old saying that says, if you fail to plan, then plan to fail. So first thing I think is important for you, man, is to create a plan. See, it ain't that you don't know what you want to do. It's just that you're looking for something easy that you can do. And that's going to be real hard because every time you run up into something, man, you're going to hit that wall again. It's about understanding that no matter what you do, it's going to be hard. But I got news for you. If you don't do it, it's going to get harder. What you want me to know that I might not be getting? Am I missing anything?
I don't know. don't feel like I got time to move on right now. You know, like my schedule, I wake up at 5 in the morning, I eat breakfast, I go to the gym, I get home, I go to work at 8, I get home at about 6 with traffic, I prepare my next meals for the next day, and then I go to sleep, do it all again. So with school, it's just, you know, where am I going to fit that in there?
Yeah.
See, this is our argument, though, is with school, your schedule wouldn't be that way. You'd have something bigger and better to go after. We're arguing all the time about this. He's mentioning how much I struggle and I work and I got this and I got that. But if you had, go to college and get a career, it wouldn't be such a struggle anymore.
Can I say something here, Mom?
Absolutely.
I see what's happening. You're looking at everything in large increments. You're looking at how do I become this? And then you look at what all you got to do to become that. So that shuts that idea down. Then you get another idea, and you see what all you got to do to become that, and you shut that idea down. See, what you got to do is you got to learn how to break life down in stages. Don't worry about how long it's going to take to get the associates or the bachelor's. Don't worry about that. How can you just get 12 credit hours under your belt? See, how do you stop from being a freshman to just being a sophomore? So you got to break life down in just small increments instead of looking at the whole picture. Because when you're a guy that has never accomplished the big picture, it seems too daunting to you. What could you do right now and be a success at?
Not really sure. I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this right here, because this will help you out a great deal. Do you have any idea what your gift is?
No.
Let me help you with this. It is the thing that we do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's our gift. It could be fixing cars. It could be detailing a car. It could be social work. It could be teaching. What is it? What is it that you do better than anything else with the least amount of effort?
That's something I have to think about.
There you go. Once you get that locked in, and everybody got one, Anthony, in their lives, your greatest asset is your gift. Hey, listen, I want to say thanks to you, Bob. I want